Hey folks, welcome back to another metal detecting adventure. We're back at one of Warren's permissions. This is the spot where I found the mercury dime spill recently. They're doing a lot of work over here, so we're going to check out some of those areas where they've been tearing up the ground and all of that. But please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already to the channel. I'd like that very much. And we're gonna hit this spot, maybe hit another spot later today, closer to Warren's house. He's gotta go check on the dog later on. It's not his dog, but he's gotta go check on his daughter's dog and all that kind of good stuff. So we're gonna have a little lunch break and then maybe hit the other spot later in the day. So stay with us. Who knows what's gonna happen? Every day is a new adventure, so come along. All right, well, we're gonna film the first signal of the day here. It's a high tone, but it's probably a can or something. This is a totally new spot for us. You can see all the logging debris here. They've been cutting a lot of trimming stuff here. So anyway, we'll give it a try. The ground might be frozen in this spot, so who knows? Warren's here, he's over digging a hole himself, so we might be going over there, hopefully. Well, like I said, Warren has found something. You're on candid camera. Looks like he found a large scent already.
But it doesn't look like gonna ever get anything off that baby. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm sure you will. Pretty thin, could be British.
That is crazy. It was like under this root. I'm like, oh, of course it is.
I almost thought I saw one scent there. Oh, I can already see something coming through there.
Yeah, maybe when it dries up, we'll be able to see
All right.
or something.
I think maybe it draped. I don't know, hard to say.
It's not very thick.
I forgot my flashlight again, so.
Yeah, this is like, I think, an 82 or something crazy. No, doesn't. I'm sure that's gonna work.
It was in the 80s?
It was in the 80s.
We'll come back to this one when we can see more on it. It's gonna take some work, I think, but anyway, awesome. That means you're not gonna find anything else for the rest of the day.
No kidding. Good start, I guess.
Good job,
right?
awesome. All right. All right, well, back to this hole. Let's see what we can do. I did pinpoint it a little bit here, and I can hear it. My machine's going crazy. We're gonna have power lines and stuff here too. So we'll give this a little scoop. Let's see if we can get anything. I'm glad Warren found something. We skunked him the other day. Here he comes. He's coming to jinx me by watching.
Now that would be the curse of the light.
Yes. Ah, right there. Can. All right. So that was my prediction. Yep. It's like another Mountain Dew. There you go.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Mountain Dew. My pouch is going to be too heavy today. I can already tell. With goodies like that. All right. Well, that's my first hole. Well, I haven't been digging very much. We're on the old main road here in this town, and this signal might be okay. I'll give it a try. I'll dig it up and I'll be right back. Well, there you go. Junk. Schaefer cap. We may be heading to a new spot very soon. Warren was just talking about a brand new permission, so we might head over there very soon, but stay with us. All right, well, Warren and I have gone to another location. We're in a field. Brand new permission, never been done by Warren. All right, well, I got a signal here. Nice sharp 68 right on the line. It's almost like a coin sort of a signal. So let's give it a try. What do you say? Let's see what we got. Warren's speeding right along. He's way over almost 150 yards from me now. He's a speedy guy. I'm a slowpoke. All right. Now we got the plug out. Let's see what we got here. Turn that on first. Usually helps. Probably in the plug. I'm not hearing it. Definitely in the plug. So the ground is a little frozen on top today. It's not hard to get through. We're in the mid to high 30s today, Fahrenheit, for you metric people. All right, hopefully I didn't just jab it, but when you have frozen ground, there's not much you can do. Other than take the whole plug home and wait for it to thaw. Sometimes I will do that. If I have a frozen little clump, I'll stick it in my pouch and hope that it thaws out for me. All right, we got something here in our hand. Oh, and it's something round. Can you see that? Right there. A little round something. And I believe that's a coin.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, here comes Warren. It is smaller than a dime.
Oh, wow.
In the 60s. So I have to believe that this is probably a half dime. So I'm going to get out my water before I scratch it, and we'll spray it off. It was a nice little 60 signal right on the line. So here comes someone. Maybe this is somebody who wants to chat. Whatever it is, it's pretty well corroded. It's not going to give up its secrets real easily. Well, that is mysterious. Am I seeing silver there? That is the question. We'll follow up with this if we can figure it out. And if we do, we'll stick a picture in the video. But that was a really good signal. Paper thin, but it's definitely a coin. It's not a punch out or anything like that, from what I can tell. First coin of the day for me anyway. Excellent. Well, right next to where I just found that coin, I just found a button. A little teeny tiny cuff button. See that? It's got a little pattern there. It appears to be possibly stars or something like that. I don't know. Very small, tiny little button. It's got the shank on the back. That's a good sign for this field. We're finding some very old things. Warren, after I turned the camera off, showed me a dandy button he just found, which is a large, coat button. This does have a back mark as well. And it appears to maybe still have some of its gilding on it, which is nice. It would have been gilt in gold. Pretty little thing in its day. So You can kind of see that gold color on there. We'll get a picture in for you so we can get the details on it after I have it all cleaned up. But yeah, there you go. Little tiny, tiny cuff button or collar button. All right. Well, I have another signal, very much like that little one that I think might be a coin. Very much like it. 60, 59.60, right on the line. So that's a definitely have to dig signal. So we'll do that. We'll be right back. All right, I got the plug out here. I heard it. It was in the wall. I removed some more of the stuff out of the way. So scoot that up here onto our sheet. There we go. It's still there somewhere. I think it's loose though. So. Well, maybe not. Let me put the shovel back in there for one more little dig-a-roo. Throw that up here. We'll see. Maybe now. No. All right. We have to have it by now. Scoop out the rest of that. Okay. We got it. It's out. There we go. We have a round thing once again. Another round thing. Do you see it? Right here. It's a button. This time we have a flat button. Good age to the site. That's excellent. And we don't know if anyone's ever been here before. I wouldn't think so. It's going to be a plain flat button, sort of a large cuff size. It looks like I grazed a little bit. I never hit my buttons either. That's funny. I hit my button. See that little coppery spot there? That's from me. Yeah. Oh well, it's bound to happen eventually. But we have the shank. It's just a little crushed down there. But I don't think there's a back mark. You can kind of see possibly a little bit of gilding right there too. The gold that they would put on these. Cool. Well, there you go. A flat button. Glad I dug it. Anyway, let's keep looking. Well, this was a frozen hole. I had a hard time digging this little plug. We have a buckle. It's an old iron buckle. It's got a little bit of style to it. It's a light duty buckle. I can't imagine this was horse tack. It feels more like a sash buckle or something like that. And its weight, no idea. Neat. Little iron buckle. Looks like it's got some age to it. All right, well, I have a bit of a high tone here. Right on the line, so this is when you have to dig. It's in that clad dime range, so a little bit of depth, so maybe it's something good. Let's see. Want to dig it with me? See if we can get through the ground. Show you how frozen this is. Oh, yeah. We have to take a little time digging this hole, so I'll be right back. All right, got it out. I have to do that all day. I'll be really wearing myself out. Oh, it's round. Probably a clad dime, like I said, right? It's a memorial penny. Yeah, that's all it is. Old Abe here. Probably even get a date for you. I know you're excited for that, aren't you? Let's see. 1966? Oh, what a good year. What a good year. Lots of good things happened in 1966, such as me being born. Okay, back at it. All right, we're just back from lunch. We're still dealing with this frozen ground. My first signal after coming back up though is this, and that's a fragment of a colonial shoe buckle frame. You can tell because of this little fat part right here, which is where the pin would connect for the insides, the moving parts. But there you go. It's still got a little tiny bit of gilding on it right there. You can see that shiny gold on there? That would have been the color of it. And it's got some pattern, got some lines along the edges. So there you go. Cool, some history. Well, this wasn't much of a signal. This was in the 20s, but turns out I can dig. It wasn't frozen, which is great. We have a little teeny tiny suspender sort of buckle here. And is marked. It says Lindsay, Lindsay, I think. Still got some color to it. You see the wire and the little teeth on the back. Probably can get that to move again, so I can clean it up. Did I break it? No, it's just the, oh, I did break it. Whoops. Yeah, that happens. Should be more careful, right? Anyway, that's probably early 20th century, something like that. Not sure what that would have gone to, something small. But cool, anyway, let's keep looking. Had a little 30 signal here. Got another little flat button. Has a back mark on it. I can see that already. Which is nice. Don't know if I'll be able to read it right now, but I will put a photo in there for you. It's a tiny little cuff size one, once again. Has the whole entire shank on there, which is nice. Maybe I can read it now, I don't know. Let's see. It's got good detail for the back mark. Imperial. Imperial Standard. That is what this one says. And the fronts of these are usually blank, or there won't be anything on there. So there you go. Imperial Standard cuff button. Early 19th century, probably about 1830, somewhere about around in there. So there you go. All right, well, this was a really messy signal, and I thought for sure it was going to be a can. It was all over the place, and it was about almost pinpointer deep when I got to it, and you can see it sitting right there on the pile already, can't you? Right there. I'm not sure what it is yet. It's sort of half cent or 2 cent size. Oh, it's another, is this a clad quarter? This might be a clad quarter. I'm not sure. Warren found a couple clad quarters over here, but it doesn't look like one. It looks too green to be a clad quarter, and it's very deep. I don't think that's a reeded edge either, is it? My goodness, I'm not sure. Today's been the day for mystery coins. That little tiny half cent size coin I had earlier, no, half dime size coin I had earlier, is copper, and it still isn't giving up its secrets. Yes, this is definitely a clad quarter. I can see the eagle right there, and there's George. Wow, rough condition, very deep. Oh well, it really looked good there for a second. So anyway, we'll keep looking around. But yeah, some mysteries today for sure. We're gonna have to do some serious work on these things to see if we can get any detail at all. But this field must have had some fertilizer in it, and that, of course, the one Warren found first thing in the day was pretty slick as well, the half cent or the large cent, whichever it is. Okay, let's keep looking around. Well, I found that part of a shoe buckle frame earlier, and this would be part of the insides of one. Too far away from the other one to be the same buckle, but that would be part of the chape to an old colonial era shoe buckle that's made of brass. Looks like little vampire teeth. This one had 3, I think, 3 little teeth. Sometimes they have 2. Some real small buckles even have only 1. So there you go. Pretty cool. Let's keep looking. Well, I'm down over the crest of the hill. I've been told it's frozen down here, but we'll see. This sounds like a button signal, possibly. We've been finding a lot of buttons today, so. Let's give it a whirl. See what we got. Yeah, it's starting to thaw. That's good. Sun came out a little bit, tiny little bit. Oh, there we go. There's that ice. There we go. Just enough to get the shovel in the ground. Oh my goodness. Got more than a plug. Plug plus. There we go. That's ice for you right there. All right, let's see. That's good, it's right there. Should be, maybe. No, it's still in that clump of icy soil. Let's see. There we go, should be right here somewhere. Bring this over here. What do you think? What's it gonna be? Oh, there it is. What is that? That's odd. Looks like something that's all sort of rolled up on itself. Could be another button, I suppose. Sometimes people curled them up and did weird things to them for some reason. Well, there you go. I think it's this piece of copper. No telling what it was, what it started life as. Interesting. Oh well. Let's keep looking. All right, well, Warren's got a mystery thing from the top of the hill. That does look like a coin, doesn't it? Looks like almost like what happens to a zinc penny.
A really corroded one, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was reading like a 54.
Interesting. It could be exactly that.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. All right. I'm going to walk down the hill a little bit, I think.
There we go. This is finally just starting to crawl a little
Yeah, it's getting diggable finally.
bit. Do something with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barely, but. So I'll keep my little zinc in just in case.
Just in case, yeah. Could be a Spanish zinking, you know, you never know. Pirate treasure.
Pirate treasure.
All right, well, I got another round thing. Probably another button. I can't even remember what the tone was, what the number was on this one. Yeah, definitely got a shank on the other side. Possibly a tomback button. Looks like a plain, which they usually are. I love the etched ones. Don't find those too often though. It's always a special day when you do. Or when they come up bright and shiny. But I believe this is a tomback. Kind of has that look to it, the material. But yeah, it's a button day for sure. We'll take a look at all of our buttons at the end. So, day's starting to slow down, so stay with us. We'll be heading out pretty soon, I think. All right, well, I have reports of a partial shoe buckle. Oh yeah, it's got quite a curve to it. Oh, that's beauty.
It's got something right there too.
Yeah, there's your pin terminal right there.
There's lettering or something there.
That's
or
decoration.
something.
Looks like a floral.
This is a decoration.
Yeah, got the same sort of floral decoration on the end and the long part there. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad it wasn't whole. It'd be nicer.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What were you gonna do? Put it back on your shoe? Does it really matter? Awesome. Yeah, old stuff. Gotta love it.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, well, we are done for the day. And you see Warren's shoe buckle that he just went and he found today. He was emptying out his pockets and he's like, where is it? And he figured that he must have dropped it out in the field when he was trying to show me something else, which turned out to be either a washer or a top to a rivet or something. And he thinks he dropped it. And I went back out there and I found it. Hooray. Because that's the find of the day, really. I mean, come on. But we'll start with Warren's stuff. That beautiful shoe buckle frame fragment. That's a tongue twister. 2 clad quarters there. It's a nickel. Thought you had a penny too. You didn't have pennies?
Yeah, I have 2 pennies, but they're so corroded.
Here's his dandy buttons. Nice pie crust kind of edge on that one. Looks like we have a tom back, another flat button, and he's got this cool domed button here, no shank on it. But I found a small one of those. I've never seen one that big. And here's his copper from this morning. And if you, I don't know if I'm gonna get good focus there, but you can kind of see like a hair tie on the left side and the back of a head. So I'm thinking maybe a William or a King George III. But he's gonna work on that at home, and I think if we flip that over, you can see how the green is starting to emerge. So might have some luck flaking that off, and we'll see. But there's my clad quarter that I thought was a copper right there. Some more small change of mine. Some buttons I found. You saw some of these. There's that really nice decorative cuff button. And that one, the Imperial Standard. A couple pieces of what I think are lead, but I really thought they were spoon fragments earlier. And they have sort of rounded edges. It's very strange. And my shoe buckle fragment had a musket ball, a rosehead nail, which is old stuff. Let's see, old cup hook, modern. There's my shoe buckle shape fragment and my little suspender buckle that I broke. And of course, let's see, my sort of find of the day was this little thing. And we still don't know what it is, but we think we can see a bust on it. We are not quite sure. It's not silver, so it is about half dime size though. So it's very strange. I'm not sure what copper coin would qualify, but I'm not gonna try and show it to you because you can't see anything. So there you go, that's it. That's the pile for the day.
Nice.
Yeah, very cool. We'll do it all again real soon. And not bad for first time out to this site. No coins, no good coins anyway, except for that weird little thing I have, but. All right, well, over and out. We'll see you next time around, and come on back.
Yes, now let's take it home.
So.
I see.